First opened in 1975. Resurrected in 2006. We welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. The punter, Bradley Pinion, will handle kickoff duties. And off we go from the Superdome. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Now! Carr going to look to throw right away. Now he'll run it.
He tried to run all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Now! On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. First down throw for Carr. And it's a reception for Taysom Hill.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They face second down and 7.
Monday, now! What's up?
In the shotgun, it's Carr. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Carr from the gun on third down. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And the Falcons are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Right to the air. It's Cousins. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Defensively, that's just a missed opportunity, Mike. Anytime you have two defenders in the area and neither one of them is able to make a play on the ball, yes, I know that the ball felt incomplete, but, man, you got to get your hands on that ball and take advantage.
The reception for Rondale Moore. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. As he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That is caught at the 3. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1. Moore going in motion. They'll run with Robinson. And he's not going to get it in. In fact, he'll
those situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal. One more time, it's Robinson. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Now.
Olave is the motion man.
Hey, we're good.
They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Right now.
On 1st and 10. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Express.
Olave is the motion man.
Express. That's it.
Again, up the middle with Kamara. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
Hey, no way. No way.
Carr. He's got his man. It's him. A 19-yard pickup there. 1st down, New Orleans.
That's it.
All right, here with Kamara. He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining. 1st half in a 7-0 game. We're back to New Orleans. After this, Carr now on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Carr working out of the gun. And 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
To say football is a game of inches may be an understatement after that last play. I mean, if he gets there just a little bit quicker, he can get 2 hands on it and reel it in instead of just forcing the incomplete.
Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you. And let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays out.
And he'll get forward for a throw. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Cousins. Open man. Field Mooney. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
These wide, outside the number throws. This is where a quarterback really gets to show off his arm strength and arm talent. This puts a ton of pressure on the defense because now they say, all right, we have to defend every single blade of grass.
On 1st down, it's Robinson. And he just some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Here's 2nd and 2. Another run here for Robinson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now Cousins. That's complete to Moore on the right side.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Koo's kick is good. And the Falcons will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Carr to throw. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the 2nd half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the 2nd to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
They'll go again with Robinson. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Alontae Taylor is there for the stop. Cousins has the gun on 3rd down. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Atlanta. Cousins.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush. And that's exactly what this guy is able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
2nd down. Cousins. He gets this one for more. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Cousins to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Listen to me.
Cousins. The outside. Catch made by London. He is in. Drake London. Touchdown Atlanta.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Here's Coop for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons move further out in front. It is now 17-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Down! What's up?
Oh. On the handoff, it's Kamara. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey, later, too!
Off the play fake. Here's Carr. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Carr now. Left side into the hands of Olave.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. To throw is Carr. Now he'll air one out, and he is going to have the Saints' 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. Pass is caught by Olave. That's a gain of 16 yards. And it sets up 1st and goal.
You're mine. Now!
Here's Carr. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. The shotgun. It's Carr. Oh, this pass was dialed in right now. They get him again. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. Shaheed with the catch. And he's into the end zone. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans. Blake Groupie comes on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Saints are back in this one. It's 17-7. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone. No move to bring it out. It's touched back, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They go play action with Cousins. He's got this to Bijan Robinson.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Play action now. It's Cousins. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Bring up 48.
Here's Robinson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On the handoff, it's Robinson.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout as they'll discuss what's to come. It's 4th down. Mooney.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll drop to throw. That one on target to Moore. And this is going to work out. They get the 1st down. It was 4th and 4, a little risk, but it pays off. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. In trouble, and down he goes. New Orleans, 3rd and final timeout. About to stop with 37 seconds to play. Cousins now on 2nd down. That one is caught by Mooney. Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Here is Cam Little, ready to get this thing started. And off we go from just outside our nation's capital. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, break.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
2nd and 11.
Ready. Ready.
Throwing now. Daniel. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A tough
60
spot.
Bobcat. 60
Third
Bobcat.
And long.
Set. Hut, hut.
From the shotgun on third down. Daniel. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Down. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Let go.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. That one is brought in by Terry McClure. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Let's go. Get up.
A run here with the veteran, Austin Eckler. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go.
Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him. He really had no choice but to just get that ball into his hand and live to play another snap. Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation.
Come on.
For this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
He will have the conversion and more. And it's going to be
on the ball, now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To pick up 16 and move the chains.
Ready?
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And no chance to turn
Let's go,
and
let's
go.
go.
That one good for just a couple.
Huh.
Throwing again. Daniel. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack.
Cougar 19.
And it'll set up a third down.
Stephanie.
To the air again is Daniel. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Bronco 80. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready. Go.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniel. That is caught. It's a gain of 10.
Let's go.
As they get the
Tabby
conversion
Lions.
on
Viking
fourth down.
18. Ready.
They'll run here with Eckler. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. More after this. You're watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. Another shot from the one on second and goal.
Set. Hut it. Ready.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Seibert's extra point is true, and the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Here's first and 10.
11. 13, Luke. Here we go, sir.
Right to the air goes Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position.
Pass to 60.
Route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Check go.
Play action. Here's Daniels. That is held in at the 5.
Now, Patty, faster. 60 Eagles, 60
From the
Eagles.
4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. That's to the end zone, but they can't finish. It's incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on.
18, Pioneer.
That's what this entire stadium's counting
Get
on.
it. Ready.
Daniels to throw on second down. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
Here we go, shot.
Third and goal. It's Daniels. Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Commanders. Seibert out now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Commanders move out on top, 14-0. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. Devin Duvernay going to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
On red. Go, go. Hot.
First down throw for Lawrence. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram.
Kill,
And he's
I'm
gonna be
gone, I'm
marked
gone.
down up around the 33.
11, Agate.
On first and 10, Lawrence. He'll let one go deep for Kirk. And he will go all the way. Christian Kirk. Touchdown, Jaguars.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars are on the board. It's now 14-7. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready?
The tight end Ertz in motion.
Go.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. He'll get that. His tight end, Ben Sinnott. A nice throw by the rookie from LSU. He's got his team a first down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this.
On the set. Reload, reload. Ready?
They run this straight ahead to Eckler. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Ready, ready.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Back. Ready.
They run it with 4 with Eckler. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Hot, hot.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. He's in the space past the 25. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get point, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Cowboy 80. Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play call just really finding his rhythm. Mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
On the ready.
First and 10.
All right, let's go. Hey, kill.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Looking free downfield, it's Kirk. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
On the ready. Buffalo 18. Hawk 70. Hawk 7. Dragon 60. Ready?
Daniels now on first down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And this will be incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Let's go now.
They'll try again here.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Warrior 70. Hut.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's going to look downfield once again. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up third down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy,
ready?
He's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly, and even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
2 incompletions
70
to
Ranger,
start
70
the drive,
Ranger.
and it leads to 3rd down.
Come on.
And
Set.
10.
19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
No movement from the
79
punt team.
Broncos.
They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
70. Ready.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. So we've hit halftime here in the home team. The Commanders are out on top. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, for the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has REA Sports. Halftime report. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Rip, 23. All right, here we go. Done. Silver.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And
Let's go.
Down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Hey, I'm gun.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. That's caught left side by Ingram.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline. He's able to extend this drive.
Easy, Ralph. Easy, read a 54.
In motion comes Thomas. Trying to run it to the right on this jet sweep. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Once you see that guy coming across the formation pre-snap, Mike, you have to be thinking jet sweep instantly. It's just such a dangerous play that always has the potential for this type of yardage, especially when he wins that race to the edge.
Reload. Red.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Hey, Lion. 11 Agate. Here we go.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. Open man, that's Devin Duvernay. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just
under pressure, and he'll go down.
Hey, kill. Take right open.
What to do now is they come up on 2nd and long.
Go.
To throw is Lawrence. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that
is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Christian Kirk. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will even the score. It's now 21 all. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready. 60 Bison. Ready.
The drive starts with a carry by Eckler. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll go play action here with Daniels. Pass over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
Wow, an important one coming here.
Cup 19.
Tie game late, and
Get
this
it.
is 3rd down.
Mustang 19. Panther 11. Let go.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. Nice job there defensively
On the
to
ball,
keep
on
him
the
in front
ball.
of the marker. It's going to bring up
70
4th down.
Timberwolves. Cougar 19.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Gun. Red on red.
This run straight ahead for ETN. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, my man, what an advantage for any defense.
Hey, run!
This defensive back clearly reads run,
Hey,
gets off
kill,
his block, and he's able to
kill,
take down the
kill.
back for a loss of yards.
Still right once more with ETN. And some good blocking, springing us a gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like
On red.
is that they weren't able to move the chains. You know what? The way he ran there,
11.
I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry.
Silver.
They'll try and run for the first with ETN. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
Ready. 13, Lou. All right, let's go.
They'll drop to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and he'll take the ball over on down.
Okay, ready?
Here is 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot.
They'll throw with Daniels. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 31
Bronco
yards.
80. Ready?
On 1st down, Daniels. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game. As they approach midfield now, they've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker can be a hero.
Ready, set.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
19.
Everywhere. And he'll get about 5. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Here comes 2nd down.
Set.
The motion man here
Ready,
is
ready.
McLaurin. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
This is just another creative wrinkle that they can add to their offense to help move the chains. They don't do a ton of sweeps throughout the course of the game, but they do just enough here and there to keep the defense guessing.
70 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Huh.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds remaining on the clock.
Got it. Ready?
Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long.
Huh. Ready?
He'll take the snap and go down to a knee. Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
Duvernay on the return. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Rip 23. 30 left. 11. Think right open. It's hot.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Down the field, he's got Duvernay. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They took this one down to the wire. Late field goal does the trick. Walk away with the victory. So that'll just about to it. For Greg Olson and our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Commanders are winners, as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.